Hi, this is Jenny Brav of Radiant Wholeness Healing, and today's video is a companion piece to the one on what are ruminating thoughts. And if you haven't watched that one first, I really recommend you do because we'll be jumping in without a lot of introduction and using some of the concepts while tapping that we explored in the last video. And I will be focusing more on ruminating thoughts than intrusive ones. And as always, feel free to modify the words when you say them back, either out loud or in your head. And also, as always, please like this video if it's helpful, subscribe to my channel, and comment to help with the algorithm. Thank you so much. So let's jump in, tapping on the side of your hands, taking nice deep breaths to land in the body. Even though I have all these ruminating thoughts, and my mind keeps on spinning around and around and around. And part of me would really like to be able to interrupt my thoughts, or at least not take them so seriously. And another part of me is really identified with my thoughts and often believes whatever they're telling me. I'm open to loving and accepting myself deeply and completely, even with all of this. Even when my thoughts might be telling me that I'm not worthy. Tapping all over the head, high ruminating thoughts inside of the eyebrows, high mind spinning around and around and around outside of the eyes. I see you under the eyes. I feel you under and above the lips. Breathe. High planner under the collarbone. Doomsday catastrophizer. Breathe. High commentator, middle of the sternum. Inner judge and critic. Ribs. High curmudgeon, side of the body. Justifier. Wrist. Defeatist. Deep breath. Other wrist, I hear you. All over the head, loud and clear. Inside of the eyebrows, it's hard not to. Outside of the eyes, and I know you're trying to help me. Under the eyes, stay on top of things. Under and above the lips. Be the best version I can be. Under the collarbone. Avoid being ridiculed. Middle of the sternum. avoid getting my hopes up. And it's possible that you're a voice I internalized, ribs, maybe when I was young, side of the body. I'm grateful for whatever support you think you're giving me, rest, and for how hard you're working to keep me safe. Other wrist, make sure I'm performing, maintaining connections all over the head. And the truth is, inside of the eyebrows, you're not helping nearly as much as you think. Outside of the eyes, deep breaths. And it's possible your methods are outdated. Under the eyes, breathe. And I acknowledge any intrusive thoughts under and above the lips that don't even feel like mine. Under the collarbone that might be really startling. Middle of the sternum might seem like they make me a bad person. Deep breath. And it's possible, ribs, that these don't reveal anything about my nature. Side of the body any more than dark clouds. Wrist, reveal flaws about the sky. Other wrist, it's possible they're merely indicators. Head, that I am disconnected from my body. Inside of the eyebrows, breathe. Trying to get safety through thought. Outside of the eyes, which is like the tree trying to ground through its leaves. Under the eyes, which are just going to spin around and around in the wind. Deep breath. Under and above the lips. It's possible that I am safe. Under the collarbone, it's possible that I'm enough. Middle of sternum, exactly as I am. The ribs, it's possible I can trust. Side of the body, myself. Rest the moment. Other wrist. Maybe I don't have to preempt and control everything. Deep breath. All over the head. I acknowledge any younger part of me inside of the eyebrows that developed this strategy of ruminating thoughts outside of the eyes, of trying to find safety in my head under the eyes, to avoid all of the uncomfortable and disowned emotions. Under and above the lips, unmet needs. Under the collarbone and other wounds. Middle of sternum, that are impossible to ignore in the body. Breathe. That's exactly what I had to do at the time. Ribs. And I have so many resources and choices now, side of the body, that I didn't have then. Wrist. And holding on to this pattern of the wrist, this thought pattern, and is merely keeping me trapped in the wounding inside of the eyebrows that this was supposed to help with, outside of the eyes. And it's possible I'm ready to let this go. Under the eyes, breathe. I am letting go of, under and above the lips. And say out loud whatever you're letting go of pertaining to the ruminating thoughts under the collarbone. It might be the planner, it might be anxiety, it might be dissociation. I'm going to be silent for a few rounds of tapping or a few points so you can say that out loud. And I'll repeat the sentence stem. I am letting go of. Side of the body, wrist, other wrist. Deep breath. And let's gather from your mind in particular all of those ruminating, intrusive thoughts that might have lodged there, unwinding all of that, unlooping it, breaking that contact, that loop, however feels good. Could be doing this, separating your two hands, could be shaking it off. And once we've gathered all these thoughts from your mind, just nod to how they've been trying to keep you safe. And then let it all go to energy, light, sound, vibration, continuing to release those cords, interrupt the pattern. And as you do, feel yourself plugging back into your body, maybe touching your heart or squeezing your body or feeling yourself reconnecting your head to your body through the neck. However you want to plug back into the body. Maybe squeezing the thighs, the biggest muscles in the body, and breathe. And as you do, feel the locus of your attention, your energy center, epicenter, shifting from your head, your thoughts into your body, someplace that feels really still, really grounded. It could be your belly, your upper or lower abdomen, your heart, your solar plexus. It could be your spine, your pelvis. Might be a few different points. As you do, feeling all of those thoughts start to lose their power over you, their charge, so that they don't disappear, but they don't have the hold on you. You just notice them like clouds in the sky. while you remain the sky. Both spacious and also connected in the horizon to the earth, to that anchor point. As you feel that anchor point, feel yourself grounded back into connection with the earth, with yourself, with your inner knowing. Feeling how when you're here, the information is that you might receive is maybe less verbal, less literal. And a lot more stable, less prone to flip-flopping and spinning. And while we're here, opening to any message, any guidance that is wanting to come through, any transmission, it might be verbal or a vibration, a sound, a color, an element. You might get a guide showing up. Whatever is here, saying thank you, welcoming. Asking if they're here for your highest and best good. And if you don't get a clear yes, feel free to say, no, thank you, not today. Otherwise, opening to anything they're wanting you to know, experience, feel, remember. And bringing any message you received into your heart, feeling it anchor deep into your heart, and rewiring your neural pathways so that this can start being your default into your nervous system. And when you're ready, opening your eyes if they were closed, tapping all over the body, shaking it out, touching something grounding. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey, and let me know in the comments below how that went.